guys, welcome to my channel and this first Lightroom tutorial. In this video I'm just going to show you guys how to use the basic panel in the Lightroom develop module just to get the most out of your images. I mean, that's what Lightroom is there for. So let's just jump straight into it. So this image is one that I took from Lion's Head in Cape Town in South Africa, for those of you that don't know where that is. So this one has already been edited. I wish it looked this nice out of camera. So let's just go straight into the develop module by hitting the D key on why is it not working? The D key on my keyboard. So here you'll see what has already been changed. So let's just reset that to get that back to the raw file. So this is as it was taken. So like I said, for this video I'm just going to take you guys through this basic panel. There's a lot more that you can do for those of you that aren't familiar with Lightroom. Those can be for different tutorials. For this one, like I said, we're just going to keep it simple. So let's just go straight into it. So the first thing that I am going to do is to use this enable profile corrections, which is under lens corrections. So what this will do is, especially with an image like this that's been taken with a wider angle lens, let me just get the information up for you. So this was taken with 24 mils. So you'll see, you can't see it that well now, but so in the corners there will be vignetting, which is going to make the image more round, almost like a GoPro effect, as well as darkening it. So you'll see if I press that, the difference that it makes. So that's just a good starting point. And then I'll just work my way down from the top. So as this was a sunrise hike, and it's obviously it's a nice sunrise in South Africa, so a warmer temperature would look good with this. We'll just do it like that. Maybe even add a little tint of purple just to make it pop a little bit more, like so. The exposure will increase slightly, not too much, because as you'll see, if I increase it too much, it's going to affect these beautiful colors in the sky, so we won't do that too much. We will save that now with some of the highlights. Increase the exposure slightly. So highlights, if you look at your histogram up here, it's going to be this section over here. So if I play around with that, you'll see how it affects the highlights. So if we bring that down, you'll see how that preserves those beautiful hues in the sky. So I'm happy with that. Shadows, you'll see, is over here, this section. So if we just increase the shadows, you see how nicely that just brings out detail in the side of Signal Hill over here. Whites, again, is going to have sort of the same effect as the exposure. Don't want to do it too much, as it's going to ruin the sky. I might even bring it down slightly. Blacks I will increase, similar to the shadows. That's going to affect the very left hand corner, as your whites affect the very right hand corner of your histogram. So we don't want them creeping up on the sides. If I was to bring my blacks down, you'll see it's creeping up on the side, and this little warning sign over here will show you which areas are underexposed. So we'll just double click that to get it back to normal. Same as with the whites, if I was to bring it too far, it's going to creep up on the sides, and that's going to show me which areas have been overexposed with the whites. So let's just bring that back down again, and then increase the blacks. And if we just hit the backslash key on our keyboard, we can see the before and the after, as well as using the Y key. That will give you a direct comparison as such. And as you can see, just playing around with this basic panel, the difference that it can already make in the image. We'll just increase the clarity as well. So I'll just increase the sort of contrast on edges, which just helps it stand out more. Maybe 20 is fine. Vibrance, as well as a bit of saturation. And then let's just have another little look at that before and after, and I'm happy with that. So that's it for today. We'll dive a bit deeper into other sections in different tutorials. For now, I just want to keep it basic. If you guys want to see anything specific, then just let me know, in the comments below. I can also do different genres. I mean, if you guys want to see some wildlife photography, editing, or just some more landscapes, please do let me know, and I look forward to our next meet.